All right, we're moving on. Play a little draw in a blank. She's going to come flying in right now. Talking some Lakers this morning. School can't start soon enough. Nick, your guy, Rajon Rondo, might be coming back to your team. Woj reported the 35-year-old point guard likely to sign with the Lakers after getting bought out by the Grizzlies. Broussard, we're going to let Nick collect his thoughts. Start with you. Rajon Rondo rejoining the Lakers would be blank.
Well, I'm going to go apropos, all right, because Rajon Rondo's 35 years old. He'll be in his 16th season. He will fit right in with these old Lakers. I mean, they're the oldest team in the league. They're one of the oldest teams we've ever seen. They're actually 5 Lakers older than Rondo. All right, so this is perfect for the Lakers. But all that said, I actually like the move because they're not expecting much. If they were bringing him in to do something, to really think, okay, Rondo's the missing piece, they'd be in trouble. We saw that with the Clippers last year. We saw it with the Hawks where he played. But they're bringing him in not even as insurance. They're bringing him in as just a bonus. If he gives us anything, great. I think he's the 4th point guard. You got LeBron, you got Westbrook, you got Kendrick Nunn. So whatever Rondo gives him, it'll be great. He is a very smart basketball player, so he'll help. Even if he's not on the floor, he'll help guys with their IQ. I got to see how Nick turns this. Because Nick was destroying Rondo when he went to Atlanta last year, when he went to the Clippers last year. You said he had nothing left. You are not going to say that now. You're going to love this. I want to see you turn this.
No. So listen, was I right about him being terrible in Atlanta? Yes. Was I right about him being bad with the Clippers? Oh, playoff Rondo. Wait for playoff Rondo. You mean DNP-CD playoff Rondo. Sit on the bench, Rondo. We're trying to win these series. 4 points, 4 assists a game in the playoffs, Rondo. Except for, with respect to David Blaine, Chris Angel, and David Copperfield, the greatest magician in the world is one LeBron James. Oh, Dwight Howard, old and washed. Come play with me. Win a title and help. Leave. And now you're washed again. Come back and help. Oh, Rondo, you had 1 good playoff series in a decade. Come play with me. You're hitting threes. You're critical in the championship run. Leave. Oh, you're washed again. Come on back home, buddy, and you'll be good again. It is, I'm telling you right now, it's a magic trick that only one man could pull off. So it is, when you see LeBron Magic, you're like, Nick, the 1st and the 4th best players ever, LeBron Magic? Well, yes and no. This one, I mean actual magic, like I'm going to make this rabbit pull out of my hat, except instead of a rabbit out of a hat, Wilds, it's Rondo being useful on a basketball court for the first time in a decade. Only LeBron can do it. So you're right, Broussard. I do like this move for one team and one team only, the team that employs LeBron James.
All right. I think I could sign with the Lakers and Nick would love it. I think he'd love it. Of course.
Anyone who signs with the Lakers, it's the LeBron pixie dust. Everybody would be good all of a sudden. Rondo's going to be great. Jason Kidd's gone. Jared Dudley's gone. So he's sort of like the coach on the bench. Also, an added benefit, less text for Russ. We look at Russ has got a little interesting history with Rondo. Remember in the bubble, Russ ended up yelling at Rondo's brother. Remember this? Oh, he's shooting, and Rondo's brother starts waving goodbye to him. Russ stops the game, starts to go argue with him. Hey, what's going on? Rondo's brother ends up getting ejected. Then later on, when Rondo's with the Hawks, they get into it. Russ gets thrown out of that game. So now that Russ is on the team, less text overall for the Lakers. Savvy pickup.
Yeah. By the way, you guys all laughed at me. Show me the lie. I'm just curious. Someone show me where I'm wrong. The guy like, oh, Kevin Love, LeBron's there. You're a champion. LeBron's not there. You're
Andre Drummond.
Totally irrelevant. Like
Andre Drummond.
Andre Drummond.
There you go.
Andre Drummond, please. LeBron was hurt, and I told you that was a bad pickup from the beginning. Andre Drummond. He was good before.
Good Monday morning, everyone, and welcome to First Things First. Jenna Wolf, Nick Wright, Kevin Wilds, and I am the worst at keeping secrets. We got some big news for you this morning. I can't keep it, I'm just going to tell you. We have a new co-host. He is here with us. He is going to join us momentarily. He's one of our favorite people at Fox Sports. I'm going to give you a hint. That is what I do. Much like Cher and Kanye and Madonna and Oprah, the guy goes by one name. That's how popular he is. I'm so excited. Kevin Wilds.
Well, I'm excited too. All I've heard is that he's funny, he's brilliant, his name starts with a B, and he loves the Clippers. So, Nick, I'm thinking Billy Crystal, buddy. Billy Crystal, welcome to the show. What a huge Hollywood star.
Yes.
Here's what I'll say about the man Jenna's about to introduce. I think America already knows he is, and it pains me to say this, the best basketball analyst in America. It pains me because one day maybe that'll be me, but currently it's him. What America, unless they listen to his brilliant radio show in the evenings on Fox Sports Radio, what they don't know is his favorite sport might actually be football. I've sat with him 10 feet from where I'm sitting right now, many a Sunday, and watched football. And he's as often wrong about the NFL as he is about the NBA. Jenna, tell America who this person is.
Let us not wait a second longer. I'm a terrible waiter. Ladies and gentlemen, our new co-host here on First Things First, Chris Broussard. Broussard.
Yeah.
Welcome, buddy. I will never call you. Great to have you. What an intro.
Thank you for that huge introduction. You know, I love all you guys. I'm so excited. I love everyone on this show, even Nick. And Nick, you wore a tie in honor of me. This is only the second time I've ever seen you with a tie on the show. I love it. Thank you.
I'm going to, listen, and I'm going to make a deal before we get started. I'm going to wear a tie every day until you defeat me in a debate. So, Wilds, it's going to be ties for life for your old buddy Nick Wright, it looks like. But as soon as it happens, we'll go back to no ties, Jenna.
Then we should start Jordan versus LeBron and just dive right into the biggest debate you guys have ever.
I mean, I've gotten a lot of opportunities to play, and I can improve on everything that I want to improve on. So I think just learning from Hoyer, Cam, Jarrett, anybody I can, and just listening to Josh and his coaching, there's a lot of work to do, but I think I've made progress. But honestly, it's just the only thing that matters is today. And then tomorrow, I'll focus on tomorrow. But I think the past is the past, and we're kind of moving on to the new season here.
Have you made a decision on who will start at quarterback in the regular season opener?
Yeah, no, we still have a lot of decisions to make.
What are you hoping to see in the next couple weeks of practice, Bill, before that first game from the quarterback position to help you make that decision whenever the time comes?
Yeah, well, we'll be focused on preparing for Miami, so that's what we'll do.
We should mention the reason you did not hear from Cam last night. Cam was not made available to the media. But Broussard, let's start with you. Which quarterback deserves to be the Patriots' Week 1 starter, Cam Newton or Mac Jones?
All right, I look at this quarterback competition like a heavyweight championship fight, which means that the opponent has got to win, or the challenger has to win decisively to get the decision. If it's close, if it's a tie, even if the challenger may have a slight advantage, you still go with the incumbent champion because he has to get beat decisively. And in this race, it's been very tight. You saw the numbers. We could make an argument that Mac Jones has actually outplayed Cam in the preseason. But remember, of course, he's played more than twice as many possessions as Cam has. He's played against lesser competition than Cam has. So with that said, right now, if I'm the Patriots, I'm starting Cam Newton.